Hey, plumbing bros. Welcome to Potty Talk Live. This is Richard Behney, as I'm talking about myself in what is the third person or whatever? Potty Talk Live. Hey, welcome to episode number 151 of Potty Talk Live. This is a cool cat edition, and we got a cool cat. Do we have one in store for you tonight here? A guy out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, a good-looking kid. Everybody's a kid to me. I mean, he's an older guy now, but this guy's a cool cat. He's going to be dropping nuggets of gold for you. Don't want to miss it. It's going to be a fun show. Stick around. We start right now.
You have entered the Plumbing Business Success Zone, teaching entrepreneurs the business of plumbing. This is Potty Talk Live, recorded live on Facebook every week. Type 5 in the comments to subscribe to the show. And now your host, Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber.
Hey, plumbing bros. Welcome to Potty Talk Live. That's right. We're talking the business of plumbing. Look out. You have entered the plumbing business Success Zone. That's right. Come on in. We're whipping it up here. Hey, we got a great show for you in store here. We got a cool cat edition, and we got a cool cat out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. And the lovely Lord is in the house. How you doing, baby? Looking forward to this one. This guy's a lot of fun here. I'm looking forward to talking with him, dropping nuggets of gold. Hey, glad to have you here. How you doing? You doing all right? Let me know you're doing all right. Hey, if you're watching live, type live in the comments, all right? If you're watching the replay, type replay. And if you're listening to the podcast, you know what to do. Just keep on listening. All right. Hey, and type 5. You want to type 5 in the comments to subscribe to Potty Talk Live so you never miss an episode of Potty Talk Live. You never want to miss an episode of Potty Talk Live. That would be, that's right. That would be dumb. Dumb and dumber. All right. You don't, that's right. You never want to miss an episode. So type 5 to subscribe. All right. See all the past episodes, nuggets of gold, and also be alerted when we're getting ready to go live. All right. Because you're busy. I know you're busy. How you doing, Thomas? Glad to have you on here live. Good to see you. Who else we got on here? Alex, good to see you, brother. GB is in the house. That's who GB. We'll be talking. Yeah. What are we? What? Angelica, excited to hear Diego. Right. Such an inspiration. Yes, this cat, hey, our cool cat, this guy is an inspiration. He's going to be dropping some nuggets of gold. Don't want to miss it. Okay, he's going to be on here shortly. He's getting all powdered up, getting his makeup on, getting all foo-foo to bring him out. You know, we get him all ready. I think, you know, we got all his M&Ms. He only wanted green M&Ms. We got his M&Ms and his stuff. The guy's worth it, you know. Hey. All right. Hey, Jody. Well, hey, Jody's watching live. Mrs. Boss, good to have you on here. See, Kelly Ball is watching live. Tom TS is also all right. It is. I think it's Dr. Shell. So Dr. Shell, is that what it is now? Dr. Shell is watching live. Hey, great to have all you guys on here. Donnie typed 5 to subscribe. Good for you, man. Mr. TK is in the house. Terry Kennedy. Yeah, TK. Yeah, TK is around. Hey, Jeff, Mr. Trump. Huge. There we go. All right. Good to have you here live also. Hey, man. Patrick is in the house. Hey. All right. There's a plumbing power couple. We always say that. They're cool. Out of San Francisco. Good to have you guys on here. Hey, we ready? Hey, can I ask the question now? I got a question for you. Hey, yeah, it is my show. This is my show. Hey, here, are we coming across a little jittery? I know hey, let us know here if we're coming across a little jittery. We got some new equipment we're working on here. We're always updating, just like your plumbing businesses and all, you know, you always got to, take it to the next level. We're taking Potty Talk Live to the next level. So we got some new equipment we're working on. So if you see kind of things hanging up or jittery and that, lagging. Yeah, that's just how it goes, man. That's what you got to do to take it to the next level. Hey, but so let us know how the video is. Is the video coming across smooth? Just let us know. I'd appreciate that. All right, little kind of help the home team here. Hey, but I got a question for you. Are you struggling to win with your plumbing business? Huh? Are you? Well, I got something for you. My $1 Million Plumber Playbook mini course, where I share the plays that took me from zero to hero. That's right. And ultimately made me a plumbing business Hall of Famer. Like how we're playing on the words there at the playbook? All right. Whether you're a one-truck rookie or a multi-truck veteran, my playbook mini course will share with you all the right moves. Hey, another one there like that you got to make to take your game to the next level. And for a limited time, all right, I'm making my $1 Million Plumber Playbook available to you for free. You heard me. Free. Simply type free in the comments or go to freeplaybooknow.com to get your free playbook mini course now. That's right. I think I got it all covered there. Type free in the comments. All right, that's easy. FREE, or go to freeplaybooknow.com to get your free playbook. Just do it. All right. All the right moves. All right. That will take you from, well, you're not a zero. Okay. I don't want to call anyone out there a zero. Maybe take you from, 3 to hero.
I said 3 too.
3? All right. See, we're connected. The lovely Laura and I. Hey, baby. All right, but get it. Grab yours. Hey, let's get our cool cat in here. Let's get him on in here. Mr. Diego Lujan. All right. He's owner of Alphalete Plumbing out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Did I get it right?
That's perfect, man. That's perfect. Alphalete Plumbing and Heat.
All right, man. How you doing, brother?
You know what? I'm blessed and I'm full of gratitude to have this opportunity to be on your show, man. So I'm feeling great.
Right.
Feeling great.
Thank you, brother. Man, we're excited to have you on. Thank you for taking the time to be on. Man, you looking sharp, man. You make us look good.
Hey, I try to set the tone everywhere I go.
All right, man. Well, hey, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do? What do you like to do when you're not plumbing? Well, we're going to get into plumbing, but what do you like to do when you're not plumbing?
What I like to do, man, is really spend time with my family. My wife, my kids. They're part of the sacrifice that I've had to make running a business. So on the free time, I really like to spend time with my family, man. That's what I'm about. So.
All right, man. Yeah. How many kids you have?
I got 3 kids. 3 kids.
Oh,
10-year-old, 8-year-old, and a 3-year-old, man. So that's a full-time job for my wife. So.
Yes, it is. Take care of that woman.
Yeah.
Take care. All right. That's brother to brother right there. All right. Okay. Well, good, man. We're glad to have you on. So tell us, let's get into plumbing, man. So how did you get into plumbing? What's your story? What got you into plumbing?
A little backstory on me, man, is I grew up in the construction industry my whole life, blue collar working my whole life. My grandfather owned a construction roofing business, and I knew I didn't want to do roofing. I knew I didn't want to do concrete, so plumbing was the next best thing, And it's funny, I actually fell into plumbing. A couple of partners I knew were pipe fitting big water purification systems in a warehouse all day. Well, we ended up getting laid off all at the same time. And they said, hey, man, why don't you come apply at this plumbing company? And I said, plumbing? Didn't have a clue what plumbing was, besides the average Joe, what they think of plumbing, I said, okay. So I went and I applied and got the job. And just since that beginning, man, I knew that was what I wanted to do with my life, man. And fell in love with plumbing. I really did.
So that's why I call us, we're a brotherhood. I know we talk to guys literally all over the world. We come from different states, different countries, maybe some different races. Our English may be a little different last names and all that. But we talk about, it's amazing with how we become plumbers, how similar our stories are. So hey, if anyone out there has done roofing also and had the roof, do tar and a hot roof and all that on the hot and the heat, all right, throw a 1 in the comments. All right. Because so like that, I knew I didn't want to do roofing either.
That's a hard labor job, man. That really is. Not saying that ours ain't, but it's a different ball game. So. Oh
man, it certainly is. So you got into plumbing, you're doing that. What was the point? What was your aha moment or a tipping point or whatever that that thing that says, well, I'm going to do my own plumbing business?
You know what? It was probably the second year in my career. I was joking around saying someday I will own my own business, right? Not knowing what that really meant to me. But as years went on, I understood what it meant to me. And what it meant to me means I can do what I love, and not only do what I love, but create more opportunities for me and my family, man. So that moment in my career, I knew what I wanted to do, and that was own my own business, man.
Oh man, I love it, brother. I love
Yeah.
it. So relate to that.
You
You
know,
know,
and it's funny, man, because throughout the years, everybody I said that to in the plumbing industry just kind of looked and laughed, like, yeah, okay, all right, sure, Diego, sure, we believe you, you know. But
right.
but now that they see how successful the business has become, you know, now they congratulate, you know, and that right there is a sense of motivation to, you know, this, I'm doing the right thing in my life, man. So
Oh man, and you know what you are? You know what you are, Diego. And I mean, this is a good thing. I'm not going to call you a name, but a lot of guys may relate to this. If you ever feel like you're alone or doing something different, like with Diego, I experienced that where you know, a couple of years in, before you even had the business, you had a vision for yourself
I
and
did.
that you could do this. So, well, you weren't judging your life on where you were at; you were looking at where you wanted to be. And you know what that is? What you are? You are an eagle. You're an eagle, man. And what eagles do two things, by the way. Eagles mate for life. I got to tell my guys out there, eagles mate for life. Real eagles do that. And also eagles soar alone. Okay. And eagles are rare. Okay. And so you're out there soaring. So it is different. So if you guys are out there, and I imagine Diego, maybe you can speak on this, how you sometimes you love your friends and family and all that, right? We love
Oh
all of
yeah.
our friends and family, but we may feel like we're a little different or we're a little outside the groove
Sure.
with everybody else. You ever feel that way?
I do feel that way, man. You know, what people seem to understand is by owning your own plumbing business or just business in general, there are sacrifices that have to be made. And unfortunately, one of the sacrifices I had to make was time away from my family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Working 18-hour days, coming home for an hour and going to bed. That was the routine, you know, and that's what it takes to build a successful business, especially build it fast, because I am an impatient person, man. You know, I know what I want and I am going to
Right.
go after it at all costs. You know, this year we're all in, man. So I understand the eagle thing, you know, and
Yeah.
that's why part of our logo is the lions, you know. When I sell it, yeah, when I sell this dream, we're lions here, you know.
Let's talk about that. Expand on that a little bit more. That's important, guys. That there's a nugget of gold being dropped here, right here. Let's listen up. Expand on
So
that, please.
so when I branded my business, I had a whole notebook of company names. I mean, probably 4 or 5 notebooks of just company names throughout the years, you know. All the names you can think of, right? But the name that really hit me was Alphalete Plumbing. And what that stands for is alpha, you know, the beginning, alpha male, alphas. And then elite. We're elite in this industry. We want to be the top of the top of the top of the food chain, you know. And then the lion to me symbolizes, you know, everybody, not bad mouthing no companies, but I just wanted to be different. You know, a lot of plumbing companies have a pipe wrench or a guy holding a wrench, or you know, that there's nothing wrong with that, you
Right.
know. But I wanted the lion, and that symbolizes to me, to the business, to everybody that works here, that's employed here, that's a team member here. It symbolizes strength, power, passion, and drive. And that's what we bring to our customers. That's what we bring to the industry.
I love you, brother. I love you, man. You got huge nuggets of gold there, guys. You just laid out. Diego just laid out some huge stuff there. First of all, I love how you claimed your territory. You claimed it. Alpha. I'm an alpha, you know, and what that means. Okay, alpha and elite. All right, even before you are. That's why, you know, like Muhammad Ali was spouting, you know, I'm the champion, you know, I'm the greatest of all time before he ever was.
Sure.
That's what champions do. You got to claim your territory. You got to claim it. Then I loved how you with you know, what was meaningful to you, you know, with the lion that meant something to you. Look, you know, it was personal. So even the guys that if you do take a guy and put him with a wrench or whatever, if it means something within your vision,
Sure.
but it must be personal. But the lion was personal. So that brand, that company becomes you. Okay. Yep. And then also finally on the practical side is that you looked at to do something different, that you actually looked at it and said, I just don't want to look like everybody else. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, you want to be different, to stand out from the crowd.
Sure.
So your customer recognizes you more quickly.
Yeah.
Man, great stuff there.
And that lion head turns heads. Let me tell you, there's times where we're driving and that lion head just turns head, you know?
Right.
And let me touch on our what am I trying to say? The knowledge, strategy, and execution, you know?
Yeah.
I believe every human should live by those 3 rules. Knowledge,
Say it
you
again.
obtain the knowledge, you come up with the strategy, and whatever you do in life, doesn't even have to be business. And then ultimately, it's the follow through part that counts on that, the execution. The execution is the most important part in every aspect of life, of business, of talking to customers and doing the job. If you're not executing and following through with the knowledge and strategy you started that project with, it's all for nothing, and that's what that means to the brand,
Amen, brother. That's a mic drop right there. There we go. Well, thank you. It's about time to flush this episode of Potty Talk Live. Yeah, there's a lot there, guys. Yeah, you got a lot of fans out here. Yep. Yeah, Dr. Shell here. So this guy is a champ. Right on, brother. And that's coming from another champ, Diego. So
right on, fellas. Right on, man. I appreciate it.
Champs recognize champs. You got to have that attitude, and you got to keep following through. Yeah. It's not easy. And that's what I want to bring. It's not easy. So what is something when you started your plumbing business, we're all excited, we're in the ring, and all of a sudden we get hit. When you got hit, what was a hit that surprised you when you got in, started your plumbing business?
I'm actually writing a book, man. And it's the title of that book is What Not to Do Your First Year in a Plumbing Business.
That's a good one.
Because I did everything right, but I did everything wrong early on to learn from my failures. I took those losses and I turned them into lessons, man. And one of the biggest things was, estimating, bidding jobs. I lost, excuse my language here, but I lost my ass the first year, and I'll tell you what,
the lovely Laura just said she threw in there. Yeah, most do. Yep.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad I learned that early on. And that was one of the biggest lessons I took away from starting my own business, was taking them losses and learning from them.
So what I hear from you, and don't mean to lead the jury here.
Sure.
What I hear from you though, is that even though we lose, I have a phrase I speak on all the time about failing forward. You want to fail forward. A lot of times, and what's sad, well, first of all, a stat out there, 95% of all plumbing businesses fail within the first 3 years, okay? And the reason they fail is they don't learn, just what you did, they don't learn from the mistakes, and they allow the mistakes to beat them back instead of learning from them and failing forward.
Sure.
And it sounds like you just learned, hey, I'm in on this thing, and so what did I do wrong here, and what can I do better next time?
Exactly, and that's what I also preach to my people that are in the field. I tell them you're allowed to make $5,000 decisions. Anything over that, you need to contact me. We need to discuss it. And if you make a mistake, let's sit down and let's look at what the solution to the problem is. So I'm real big on learning from mistakes, but ultimately minimizing the mistakes from learning from previous people. That's what I'm about, man.
Great point there. Learning, there's a huge nugget of gold there. Learning from mistakes from previous people. That's a shortcut right there. Okay, look at what others are doing and what they did wrong, and don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. So,
right. Man.
And the internet, man. I don't believe in college. I just want to put out there, I don't think it's bad if you go to college, but in this age of technology, man, with YouTube, with people like you in the industry, you can be self-taught. You can self-educate yourself to get to the next level in life, man. And I'm really big on that. I'm really big at preaching that. It's all about self-development, and self-education is the key to success, man. It really is.
Hey, that's champion talk there, Dago. Because even we love our sports figures, and I'm gonna show my age a little bit. My guy was Michael Jordan. Okay, sure. This guy, and still in my opinion, in my old opinion, being an old dog, I think he was the best basketball player of all time. The guy had already had two championship rings. Okay, on his finger. On two fingers, because he had two. Okay, but here's a guy that wanted to take his game to the next level. He knew that he wasn't going to be the quickest outside all forever, and he needed to learn to play like a big man. So what did he do? He went and got himself a coach to learn how to play like a big man. Okay, he could have sat back. I mean, he's already known as his airness, and And so he could have just sat back and just gone with what he had. But champions are always looking to take their game to the next level, or continuously learning. You got to continuously learn, at every level. I'll admit that we're learning. The lovely Laura and I are looking, we have our personal game, and we're looking to go to another level, And so you always got to humble yourself and be willing to, to learn, to be able to. Well, if you get that, the lovely Laura said, if you get that, put champ in the comments. Okay, put champ in the comments. Diego, that's a huge nugget of gold there you just laid down. Hey, so you're being real here, and so I'm being transparent here. What is something then that you do struggle with even today with your business that you're working on?
To be 100% honest, nothing. No, I'm just joking. That was a joke. that was a joke. 100% honest, man. Keeping that cash flow constantly running in, that is Alphalete's biggest struggle. And I'll tell you why. And the biggest struggle on that, because the last 3.5 years, we're a construction-based company.
Someone asked me what I think about being a new construction. Go ahead. I dare someone to ask me.
We're 60% commercial, 40% custom residential.
Yeah.
But in December, I read 2 books, man, Extreme Ownership and Dichotomy of Leadership, man, by Jocko Willink. And those books changed my life for the better. So in December, I took extreme ownership of my life, of the business, where the business was at. And I'm making huge changes across the board of the whole business. Yep. And part of that was, okay, in order to thrive and survive in business, you got to have a service division. I'm not letting go of our construction clients. I'm not. That's my background. I'm all the way around plumber, but that's what I love to do. And I also love service, because that's what started this business. So cash flow was at the center of, the biggest problem is okay, I have thousands of dollars floating, just waiting to get paid, man. And I still got to meet payroll. I still got to pay mortgages. I still got to pay expenses in the business.
Know what you were? You were the national bank of sucker. That's what's up here. That's what when you do new construction and commercial work, guys. This is no snowflake zone. We're about being real here. I always want, because I love the guys. We come from nothing wrong with did new construction, big homes, little homes, $1 million homes, fancy, nothing fancy, commercial work. Get all the excitement with that. But what happens is they think about this. They get you to front the money. All the money for the materials and the labor, and then they may pay you sometime down the road.
Yeah, okay? And that is a struggle.
You can't grow a business that way. It can't be done coming from nothing, coming from a one truck to you can't do it. It can't be done, guys. Yeah. Now I like what you always have part of your plumbing business, that can be a service that a new construction division or commercial division, because that's where you can put your guys to learn. And then those guys transition into your service, which is really where the money is. New construction for us was always just icing on the cake, gravy, extra money, fun money, play money. Okay.
Yeah. Well, right now it's chasing the rabbit for us, right? So I took extreme ownership, and I said, okay, to thrive and survive, we're focusing 2019 on service, taking care of the people. Rebranding our service division, networking with the community, giving back to the community, and ultimately just grow this service division where it can sustain this business and pay our monthly bills, man. So that's the goal of 2019.
There we go. Awesome. That is awesome. You take responsibility. That's the bottom line with that. Take responsibility for that. Go for the customer that's looking for value. That's what a residential service customer. The difference is in new construction and a commercial, you're bickering over the price of a water heater, okay? And residential service, Mrs. Jones just wants hot water, and she'll pay whatever. Just give me the hot water today. There's a key there today. You got to get it today. That's what they're paying for. All right.
And since we've been doing service since January, our cash flow has been great. It's been self-sustaining, and I said, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I stay on this since the beginning? But it's okay. Right. I learned.
Okay. Hey, and I'm running. That's how we learn. Diego, what's coming from, guys? We all been there. So even Diego, thank you, man, for just being so transparent and real, because we all were there. The $1 million plumber, we started from there. That's kind of how we get into it. That's what gets us into it. That's kind of what we know. And then we learn. And what I love hearing from you, Diego, is that you kind of learn pretty quickly here. Hey, there's something ain't working out. I got to get some cash coming out. I like doing this, and we're going to take care of that. Man, I got to get some cash coming in. We got to get the money in sooner.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
because cash is king when you have a business,
Cash flow is king.
Cash flow is king.
Well, I guess, I guess cash is king. If cash is king, cash flow is the almighty. Okay. All right. It's the big guy. Okay. Sure. So what's your vision here? Where do you envision your plumbing business here in the next year, 3 years, 5 years?
Nationwide.
There we go.
Nationwide.
Yeah. There we go, brother.
So
all right.
I don't know if I just want to touch on something. I don't know if you guys been following this in the industry or not, but there's been some Senate hearings on government privatized housing, right? It's really ran down and stuff like that. And 5 of the largest land companies and property management companies purchased those from the government a while back, years ago. And right now, Alphalete has an opportunity to start traveling all over the nation to inspect these houses. And with inspection on these government housing comes service that's going to be needed, So honestly, I got really great connections in that market with our government, contractors. So that's where I see the business going in 3 to 5 years. The next year, I see our service department up and running full speed. I can step away from the business and the business runs itself, because ultimately as a business owner, that is the success of a business. When I can leave and come back and operations are still up and running without me in the mix, that's my goal for the next year.
That's it right there. He just said it. That's it right there. That is the goal. That's what it's all about. Doesn't matter how many dollars you have coming through and what all you're doing. You got to be able to leave the business. You got to be able to leave for a month and come back, and everything is still thriving.
Yep.
You can, right. If you can do that, you got something. All right. Security, freedom, and money. If it's doing that, you're making money too. Let me tell you, you're making money. Oh man, love it. Right. Crazy thought. Making money with your plumbing business. That's a crazy thought.
I know.
We're getting crazy here. Facebook's going to shut us down. We're talking. This is a revolution. All right. Okay.
A plumbing revolution.
The plumbing revolution. There we go. Hey guys, there's plenty of this. I love Diego hearing you saying nationwide. And let me tell you, there's plenty of room. There's plenty, guys. We have a great industry. There is plenty of room. Robots, AI isn't going to take our jobs. Okay, all this stuff needs, the plumbing. In fact, you mentioned government stuff, Diego. Plumbing is getting more regulated. And so you have to they want the licensed guys and all that, and controlling it more and more and more. That's more and more opportunity. So there's
everybody needs a plumber, man. Everybody needs a plumber. So
always love it, brother. Love it, man. Great stuff. Well, man, hey, got a question here for you before I let you go, because this would be good. I know you're going to have something good here. All right. What's the best advice that you'd ever received, or some advice you want to share with us all?
The best advice is really taking a few parts and dialed into one simple thing. And one saying that I live my life by and that I preach to my people and the people around me is, if you believe it, you will achieve it. Now, there's more parts to that. If you believe it, you manifest it, you work hard, and you never give up, no matter what obstacle, no matter what mountain you're climbing, no matter what issues or problems arise, you will achieve it. Believe it, you will achieve it. Change your mind, you'll change your life.
Amen, brother. All right, man. Come on, give me a fist bump, man. We do. All right. Oh, man. Love you, brother. That is good stuff. That is the right attitude, guys. That is the right attitude there. I'm sure we don't have time to go into everything. And I'm sure, Diego, that you would admit that every day is not a walk in the park. I mean,
every day. I say this all the time. It's not all sunshine and rainbows.
No, it ain't, man.
It's a constant struggle. It's a constant battle. But if you never give up and you believe it, you will achieve it. And I just got to give a shout out to my team here.
Give it.
If you're wanting to expand and grow as a business, you have to build a solid team. You have to pick the right people and put them in the right positions to set your business up to succeed. Now, if you want to be a one-man truck, one-man shop, that's fine, but with me, I want to grow I just want to keep growing and growing and growing. And my team is the heart of what a successful business is. So I want to give a shout out to my team, each and every one of individuals, whether you're an apprentice, operations manager. I love you guys, man. And I thank you guys on the daily. So much gratitude for my team, man. So
Amen,
I just wanted
brother.
to give a shout out to my team, because without them, none of this would be possible.
Love it, man. Love it. Amen. That's so true. Oh, Diego, man, good stuff, man. Yeah. Loved having you on the program here. Thanks.
I could sit here talking for hours now. I was just
with you. Right. Hey, well, we may be talking here in just a few minutes. I hope. I know we got another thing going on here, so we're gonna be talking there. But man, I loved having you on Potty Talk Live. Thank you for being so transparent and being on and being such an inspiration, man. All right, brother. Hey,
thank you, man. Have a good day.
You too, bud.
Thank you.
All right, there we go, Diego Lujan. All right, owner of Alphalete Plumbing, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Man, great stuff there. I mean, a true inspiration, guys. You get that? I know he'd be, I think we were talking to him beforehand. I think he even said something, look, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Right. And that's where you heard that before. And I say the same, if I can do it, you can do it. Right. And it's so true, but you got to have his attitude. You get that attitude, you got to believe it. You got to believe it. All right. You see it. And then you got to do it. Okay. Man, it's great stuff there. Good one. That was a good one. All right. Hey. All right, that's what I know. I think he said it all, man. So that's there. Hey, also type 5 to subscribe. Just want to get you into that. Okay. All right. So, but I think it's our time to flush this episode of Potty Talk Live. Okay. We got 5 to subscribe. We got that. Anything else I forget? Okay. Before we let everybody go here. Hey. All right. Hey, type free in the comments to get the playbook. There we go. All right. You got to get the playbook or stuff like that, that Diego was talking about, that's in there, get that kind of stuff. So type free in the comments. All right. But there we go. Hey, I guess it is time. I hear the music. All right. But hey, just a reminder that you were purposefully and wonderfully created. All the stuff we're talking about. You were created to do great things. You were created to be successful. All right. So when you're out there doing the thing, plumb like a champion.
Thank you for tuning into Potty Talk Live with Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber. If you enjoyed this show, share it now. To catch past episodes and get alerts for new episodes, type 5 in the comment section now.
Just do it.
And join us again for more tips, techniques, and strategies to help you grow your plumbing business.